What's up, NBA fan? What's up, all sports fan? It's your boy right here, JB, host of the Behind the Bench podcast network and channel. Just want to give a shout out to the rest of the crew, talking about Shy, Kelvin, and Jermaine. And for everyone who's tuning in, I hope that you support Behind the Bench, become a subscriber, and help make this show the best that it can be. Boy, I tell you, if the NBA would just take a step back and really look and understand what they have in the palm of their hands. They have a future out of this world. Now, I've talked about this a lot, about how in decades past, let's say, looking back in the 80s, your superstars, the luminaries of the sport who carried the league or who helped build the league to become a tremendous success during that decade. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Then you had other great superstars, but then were the two main guys, right? As is often said about them, they saved the NBA. You know what I mean? But after they, fulfilled their run throughout that decade, then they gave way to the next decade of superstars. The Michael Jordans, the David Robinsons, the Shaquille O'Neals, the Grant Hills, the Larry Johnsons, the Penny Hardaways, and Charles Barkley, the Karl Malones, who started their career in the mid-'80s, the Clyde Drexlers. The NBA always did a great job of giving shine and shedding that spotlight on superstars throughout the league. Even if those stars were on lesser teams, you still knew about them, right? So even though Michael Jordan was the cream of the crop, the best player in the NBA, it wasn't like we're just going to build our league around one player. And that actually made you appreciate Michael Jordan more because you understood the great competition he had to face and defeat to achieve those championships. So what I'm getting at is every decade, the players of the 90s, as Jordan retired for the second time in 98, they set the stage for the next generation of stars, the Kobe Bryants, the Tracy McGrady's, the Vince Carters, the Kevin Garnett's at the time. I can go on and on. The Paul Pierce, the Dirk Nowitzki's, the Tim Duncans. You see what I'm saying? And then as the 2000s concluded, then your next generation of stars. The LeBron James, the Dwayne Wades, the Chris Bosh, the Derrick Roses, the Kevin Durant's, the Russell Westbrooks. We can go on and on. Now, as we are well into this current decade of the 2020s, we have a new generation of stars or prime stars, the Nikola Jokic's. You know what I'm saying? The Joel Embiid's, the Giannis Antetokounmpo's. Now you have the Zion Williamsons. Hopefully he stay healthy. I think Zion Williamson is going to set the league on fire if he stay healthy this year. The Ja Morant's, once he, overcomes some situations, the Jason Tatum's, it's always that next generation. And here we go with another example. Last night, rookie sensation Victor Wembanyama go up against technically his second year, but this would be his official rookie season, unofficial rookie season in Chet Holmgrem. They battle in the preseason game, and look at what they did in limited minutes. Victor Wembanyama, 20 points, 5 rebounds in 19 minutes. And he had some 3-point shots. And he disrupted OKC on defense. Then Chet Holmgrem, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 16 minutes. The NBA, for anyone who thinks like a fan such as myself who've been watching the NBA for, 5 decades, that we're stuck in the past. No, we're not stuck in the past. The league is in a rut. They're in a malaise because they're trying to keep certain players going. They don't want to move beyond this era of player empowerment, super teaming in its time. It's screaming. We need to move forward. There's no need to keep on trying to hold on to something. Michael Jordan had great self-awareness. He knew it got to the point where he even said at one time, people getting tired of looking in my face. You know what I'm saying? He knew that. He was winning. He understood, man, you have to keep it moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you got 2 budding potential young superstars that, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, they both play in the Western Conference. OKC is in the, I believe OKC play, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they play in the Southwest Division along with the San Antonio Spurs. So this could be a future, like, potential rivalry. It's right there. So why not support that? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to shun the players who represented the previous decade. You don't want to do that. But at some point, you got to move on. You got to move on. Victor Wembanyama out there hitting threes. And word is he said he's going to develop a sky hook shot in likeness of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Imagine a big man, a true center, 7'3", 7'4", shooting sky hooks. It'd be one of the most exciting basketball skill on a continuous basis that we'll witness. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, he hit another sky hook. Oh, the sky hook. Then Chet Holmgrem, he showed last night, and he young, so both of these guys are young. You know, they're thin right now in weight, but as they progress in their career, they'll start to mature physically, and you just never know. That's why you got to move forward. You can't keep on trying to, march to the same tune all the time. You can't do that. So, like I said, man, every generation gave way to the next generation. Like I said, the Michael Jordan, the Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? He understood, as he in his career, it's like, okay, I'm going to pass the torch. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. That's how it go. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, these 2 young players right here, they have a lot of potential to do some great things individually and for their teams, man. And I'm looking forward to it. Because right now, the commentary surrounding the NBA is centered on trying to discredit the past and constant conversation about who's the GOAT. And it has directed conversations to a standstill. And that's never happened before in sports, much less the NBA. So I just want to throw it out there, man. Like I said, I'm looking forward to this season. And I've said it time and time again, I'd be so glad when the super team era is done. It has not been exciting to me. It has not been appealing to me. It's been a bore. It's been a more of a detriment, and it's very frustrating because it discredits those superstars in the past and the superstars of the future from understanding they had to truly compete to win. Because this new CBA is in moderation implementing protocols to eventually rid itself of this whole super team concept. But until next time, this is JB for BTB Behind the Bench.